We are live.
Why
Why are we lying? Oh.
Welcome to the Gradius 5 stream, everybody. We're here to talk about all your Gradius 5 needs, like which lineup should you use? Should you import a save file so you can do the weapon selection? Should you just pick type 1 like a pro? I think I've actually got a timestamp here for the listeners at home. There we are, just sending it to sleep mode privately. You should hear in a couple of seconds there, you should see one of these suns with an eyeball explode and go, "Uah!" And you go, why? Why do they do this?
Well, they're in pain. They're dying.
This is the sound. This is the sound that is made every time MiHoYo invests $65 million in a reactor project.
Sorry. All I heard was MiHoYo spending $65 million on a reactive PNG.
No, that would certainly be a thing. My Genshin apes all gone.
That was my college tuition.
Okay, the room's not up yet, so I just get to mess around. Oh, no. The room is starting to appear. Holy cow! That is a good, 12 entrants? No, more than that. That's like... No, it's 12. I don't know how to count tonight, apparently. Yeah, 12 entrants for a free-to-enter weekly middle-of-the-week Netplay tournament. That's pretty great for Australia. And look at this. We got... So we got Murmur, Buster, Moose, and I presume that's HDR who's requesting a Final Fusion approval. So, I mean...
Has anyone... fingers.
Yeah, it's like, who's got some glass we can smash?
It's only for 30 minutes, so I'll allow it.
52 weeks of smashing the same glass panel, and then having to repair it the next week. Galgaiga's so good. Have you watched Yusha or Galgaiga, everybody?
No.
It's very cool. You see, you know Pretty Cure?
I know of it.
Okay, now imagine a Pretty Cure show, but it's aimed for boys. That's Galgaiga.
I thought
that was what Super Sentai was.
I thought that was
no. See, here's the thing. Like Super Sentai, generally, it's like the bad guys make a monster, and the text is "There's a monster, go kill the monster," and like that's the text.
Right.
And that's the subtext as well. The subtext is "There's a monster. What that monster doing?" Whereas in Pretty Cure, the monster is always an expressionistic reflection of people's inner anxieties and turmoil, right? That's Galgaiga. Every week someone's all, "I'm poor and the government fucked me," and then some guy's pops up and goes, "Then you shall be a monster," and then everyone learns about teamwork and the way that they resolve the conflict. It's great cartoon. Do not watch the sequel. It's shit.
Okay.
I just watched the
I
last.
shall make that my next live tweeting project.
I watched the last 2 episodes, and I think that's all I needed to watch.
Oh, what of Final?
Yeah.
Like you just watch the highlights on YouTube because it's like Galgaiga is this great show about like teamwork and cooperation and solidarity and like anxieties around technology and how we can have a future where there is technological progress which doesn't come at the cost of the planet or our souls. And then Galgaiga Final is yo, what if you fought the evil version of yourself and you punched each other really hard? Also, it's now really horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a one-way ticket to masculine homoeroticism right there.
That's the problem. It's like, but they're like faceless amorphous robot versions of yourself. It's not literally a copy of yourself, because then that would be gay and cool. Alright, let's put that spectator mode, everybody.
Robots are pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. Like, you watch the YouTube highlights, or you played in Super Robot Wars, and it's great. You actually watch Galgaiga Final, it's like, wow. Boy, can I tell Ryosuke Takahashi's not lead writer anymore. That's it, like, that's the real key to Galgaiga. It's written by the writer of Votons.
Ah.
Complete with all the next episode previews just lying to you.
The classic.
The good story. I went to Mibot to set the bracket command, but I have 2 icons on my bookmarks, both in the shape of an M, colored in green. The other one is Melon
Oh, wow.
Books.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Fiery Purchases His Books for the Year stream. We're going to be assessing, do we purchase the latest Saigato book, or do we instead go for the...
You know exactly what I went for.
Sayana.
I don't smile.
Well then don't mute
I don't know.
don't mute my
I don't know
retweets
what
on
you
Twitter.
guys- I don't know what you guys get up to while I'm gone. I'm just a simple Soul Hackers streamer for the time being.
Look at what Fiery's into. It's just like, okay, just look at his Twitter, and it's like, oh, okay. And then,
See
you,
how
and then you
those
turn off
is-
retweets forever, and then that, like, cancels friendship.
It's like Yukari retweets, me simping for Fiery, and then Apex, and then I fall asleep. Because I'll do anything for love, but I won't do Apex.
I did Apex once.
Almost anything.
I haven't been out of Apex since. It's awful. Okay.
Yeah, I've got to host that push server. Alright, Muffins versus Tackle.
Finally.
Gonna get some Potemkin.
I had chip
Good old
fingers this
Chumpkin.
whole time eating my kettle chili chips.
Chumpkin Kai, I believe, coming up. What flavor kettle chips?
Chili.
Ah, yes. Good stuff.
Bold, reliable.
If you can ever get them cheap, I'm a big fan of the Harvest Valley pea chips.
I don't think I've ever seen those. Oh wait, are they in supermarkets?
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, I just kind of just ignore everything but kettle's chili.
Very respectable call.
Yeah,
I love me some salt and vinegar, but it destroys your mouth.
That's my biggest weakness. Salt and vinegar is my favorite, but I have none interior lining in my mouth the next day.
I just realized, like, when you, in the new version of OBS, when you mute an audio source, it still shows you, like, the mixer volume.
Yeah, it shows the mixer values, but in grey. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Shout
Looks like
outs
we're
to...
getting-
Yeah, Chumpkin. My money's on Muffin here, but Tackle not too bad. Like, Australia now has the School of Buster that you can study if you want to learn Kai, which is an excellent place to get going.
And I missed the last session, but Buster really put on an excellent showing here, and it'll be interesting to see if more people who have picked up Kai have learned from him. Fortunately, not quite getting the spacing for the stun dipper there.
Yeah, you gotta really study those positions. And by study, I mean you just play a bunch and you get used to the feel. You know, like, you stun dipper when your ancestors tell you it's good.
Yeah.
That's really just how a lot of Guilty Gear works.
You listen to Father Buster.
If you're learning frames, do it by feeling, just like the kind of hit jump fist at the tip. Beautiful stuff there. 6H Mega Fist? No, going for the Heat Knuckle. Yeah, from memory, that drops more frequently than 6H Mega Fist, and you don't get quite as good a knockdown. But, you know, yeah, it does a little bit more damage, do it a little bit more meter back. Sadly, it's not Accent Core Heat Knuckle.
It does look cooler too. And
do
sometimes
get the
that's it's really the only motivation you need. Ties
I'm
into
trying
that whole...
I'm trying to remember if Potemkin actually still has double heat on a few characters. Probably still on Faust.
I can't remember off the top of my head. With any luck, we might get to see a double heat because Muffin's, you know, obviously a very strong Potemkin, does have a lot of those confirms down quite consistently. What's not consistent is attempting to do anything
Grid 7, man.
into Grid
Never
7.
consistent. You can't predict Wangs, you're not going to predict modern players. They're all smart. They all have the advantage of wikis and YouTubes and Twitter.coms. Not a YouTube full of Shinkata replies. Have I ever told you my Shinkata story? Oh my goodness, me counter hit stagger into that potbuster, that's big.
You're gonna have to tell me that Shinkata story after we see this story that Muffin's telling with these potbusters. A story of pain.
Backing each other.
Pride.
Oh man, that fire is calling out that slide head. No armor on it in this game. Which is like one of my favorite property changes in Strive, honestly. Oh, the delayed 5k. Oh no, the heat. Where's your
What'd they do
hammer
to-
break?
What they do in
Doesn't
Strive?
matter, doesn't need it.
No one is ever ready for just how many active frames there are on that Potemkin 5K.
Yeah.
It is the meaty of all time.
I mean, you have Kai with his 2Ds, the upper media of all time.
Where's Happy Chaos? Check out EX Jam.
Yeah,
that's why you avoid the second heat knuckle. Like Mega Fist is much more consistent off the RC.
Yeah. Banking it all on that gold burst.
Oh no! Dropping that FRC, given the opportunity, and we get that jump D into just one round of stun dipper combo.
I like
combo rather. Oh, cancel! Thank you. Frame trap off that RC. We're not watching out for that guard cancel here. One chance for Teklam. No chance in hell.
I did appreciate that restraint there after getting the combo starter. Just didn't quite believe that they were going to be able to get the javelin loop, so just completely left it.
Definitely feel
it's
like
good to have that kind of awareness in a bracket match for sure.
Teklam's got really the Kai problem in this matchup, where he has the ideas, he has a game plan, playing well, but they're trading evenly, and the damage is not in his favor.
Yeah, it's definitely that thing where he's got the good theory down, which is a great starting point for Kai. But you just got to get those reps in to really get in your hands exactly where you need to be. So rather than a trade, it's a clean win.
Yeah, because you need to get
rather
those.
Than a scramble, it's like an actual stun dipper combo, etc.
You got to get those free hits to the one. Every hit you get to put Potemkin's one is.
Yeah, you need like 3-to-1 hits, especially with high damage.
And that's really just where that experience is going to come in handy, because much like how Guilty Gear, or at least the version we're talking about here, was more...
We're going to go for a pop buster? Yes!
Yep.
That's dead.
As much as this game was, I guess you could say it was developed by feel, and so you kind of have to play a lot by feel as well. Arc System Works hates math, and so should you.
Don't get that nerd crap. That's for Persona fans.
Ugh. Persona. Hura hura dusta. I'll tell you what's dusta right now. Getting clipped by that slide head.
Yeah, that's pretty what's wrong. Oh! And I can't think of Minazuki without thinking of English dub show. And how much he sounds like those, mid-2000s animated emoji pop-up ads. The ones that would go, hello! Say something! That's English dub show.
It's brilliant. It's terrible.
I
got the range and baiting out the Aegis. Beautiful. Sorry, Gigantor. Yeah. TL note, Gigantor means Tetsujin Niju Hachi goal. Let's go. Oh no, the double jump, able to get the air throw when Teklam was supposed to hit it. Who cares?
Ride that
album. Let's go. Yes. Can't reversal out of that, mate. Gotta respect the diamond. There forever. What a terrible Bond movie. So you know a Bond movie. Let's go! 6H counter hit here with that tag. Beautiful footsies there. Oh, no. Got the bait on any sort of reversal, but not able to catch that burst. Doesn't matter. Got him in the corner. Look at this life lead. Now you can afford to make those trades.
Absolutely, and I'm just
clean. Yeah, no respect by Muffins on Wake Up there. Just not afraid of that 3H the way they need to be. Oh, backing Mega Fist.
Teklam with some fantastic spacing there just before, but unfortunately...
Here we go, dice roll time. Oh no! That's spacing! Big reads there. Going for that Pogbuster.
Alright, this could be something. The very late dead angle from Muffins. Excellent choice.
Yeah, Potemkin can do Hell and Heaven after Gigantor. But you pretty much never do it. It's not very good in this game. A lot better in Exert.
That's the frame trap with the close S. Not bad at all. Good adjustments. I really liked seeing Teklam just get into that groove of locking Muffins down in the corner with that really old school, just putting a wall of buttons.
Button fireball, button fireball, button fireball.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? You gonna try jumping? I got this 2H, mate.
As we all know on Twitter, it's the honest grounded footsies that Guilty Gear is known for.
It's the honest grounded fireball traps that Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting is known for.
Making A1 Major proud.
And shoutouts to A1 winning the PS4 Netplay tournament on Saturday for KOF 15. The game the teens are into.
Sure, I'm glad the teens are into that game.
Very proud of Shermie having a camel clutch here. Break your back, make you humble.
Speaking of breaking backs and humbling.
Yeah, I hear that Hulk Hogan has a new girlfriend. As we go in and get Goldburst into the corner.
It's Kai.
Here we go, Giganoid! Oh, the charge stunnage. Still calling them out there. Maintaining that life lead, maintaining that pressure. Oh, yeah, double jump over, Super Mario. Getting back away here. Slight middle lead here, though. There's still some hidden blades that Kai can pull out. You know, the old FB Greed Sever.
Pretty substantial adjustment here from Tekla managing to really take some commanding leads here, just minding that spacing. And,
beautiful.
Oh, that was gorgeous. Perfect distance on that stun dipper to close the round.
And if even if he'd done the FRC, then like that wasn't range for Potemkin or Buster Road either. Real good. Oh, but that overhead throw in vault. Take throw. Too far away to get a pickup. Doesn't matter. One more.
Yeah, that'll happen here.
Sometimes you just have a Potemkin round.
You just get got.
It's just like that.
Yeah, you
We'll
just
talk
get
about
caught.
You get cut and you dig dug and stuns, you get got. As we, oh man. The butt.
Uh-oh. Tekla losing composure here.
No, the HP.
Yeah,
oh, catching the back.
Oh.
Oh, he's scared. He's scared. Am I in Pop Buster range? No, he's still gonna backdash anyway.
And you get got again.
Yeah, good luck, Muffin. Having to do everyone's favorite 5-5 matchup, the Justice Potemkin match. Alright, looking like Murmur versus #1 Moose's fan, which I suspect is not Moose. Well, what is that avatar? Is that no, that's not Melotech. Who is that?
That's Saf. Wait, no. Yeah, Saf.
Yeah, that's Saf. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a fun one. Saf, high execution monster. Murmur, a queen of not giving a fuck.
Which I feel is just... I just feel that's the way you should play ABBA.
Yeah, you have to. You've just got to go in. You got to keep going in. You got to keep rolling those dice. It's like Third Strike Makoto.
Yeah.
Like conceptually rather than like in practical terms, because that's Johnny.
Yeah,
going.
ABBA really hitting that just...
Oh no, we got Melotech first. Never mind. Melotech versus Mismatch.
I, Rich Homie, solemnly promise to you that I will never stop going in.
Would you say that you solemnly swear you are up to no good?
Absolutely not.
What house? What Hogwarts house is ABBA? ABBA is a Gryffindor. She's not rich enough to be a Ravenclaw. I mean, Gryffindor also has a bunch of rich assholes, but something tells me this boarding school for rich elites has a lot of rich assholes in it.
Wait, then what's the fourth one? Hip hop? Hippopotamus?
Yeah, the hip hops, you know, like that's where the NWA practice their magic. You know?
Yes, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and hip hop.
Oh, here's our house champion, Biggie Smalls. That's what I was talking about in Hypnotize, you know? Oh my goodness me. Here we go. Soul Mirror. We've had one right stomp. Oh, one SDP that whiffs. Really want to see more of that. That Arc System Works AI pattern. SDP, HDP. They do it in every game, including Battle Fantasia. Okay, Banner Revolver. Going for the Revolver Loop. Never mind.
Not respecting that... Sure.
here we go. Disrespecting after the bringer. Only Soul would be willing to push 5k after a move that's plus.
It's the fastest button in the game. What are you gonna do? Not press it?
So that's why I should play a Akatsuki Blitzkampf. Blitz Tank is a 1-frame move.
God, I really hope it's like the run him over.
What that character is doing at any point in time. Betting on the Grand Viper, but we just have to pick it up.
Bounty Revolver 5k? No, that timing a bit so wonky. Soul is such a weird character to hit in the air. He's like, he's thin in some spots, fat in others. His weight is really janky. Okay, getting that wild throw. One. Exactly one. This is what you want to see from the Soul Mirror. No sidewinders.
There's the actual Soul bread and butter. I remember.
And that's just Street Fighter 2 again. Just button fireball, button fireball. Except with Kai, it's like, ow. It's like, ow, cool lightning. Whereas with Soul, it's like, oh fuck, he actually gets a combo of this.
I remember the first time I ever actually played +R against other people. It was actually against you at Shadowloo Showdown, Pitchy. And my Soul bread and butter changed from 5k 2D Bandit Revolver to 5S 5H Fafnir.
Oh man, that was the Flemington Racecourse one, from memory. Oh, I played like 20 games set with Up again. Good times. And like Moblin was there in the KOF.
Ooh, I haven't heard that name in a very long time.
Yeah, it's like the only time he was ever in this country.
Yeah.
When he got invited, oh yeah, I'll just troll these guys. They're all gonna suck, and then like Margot blew him up. Oh no, spending that meter. Big whiff on that jump D. Close to stun. Oh, here we go, mismatch. Nope.
Oh, the Soul Mirror ever. I'm into it. Yes! Yes!
Blowing up those speakers just like we're in the Brave Little Toaster. Let's go. Oh, okay, that's 2 ride stomps in the set. Asha Jumbi. Oh, finally landed it. Let's go, Mello. Looking for that counter hit 2H. See it creeds. I should like max out the gain on my mixer whenever I'm doing a Soul sound. Unfortunately, my voice is too bassy to really get the authentic Soul experience. You need that treble jack way up as well.
Do these... What I want to know is, does this kind of sound design also exist in the Atomis Wave version of GGX 1.5? Because I want to hear Atomis Wave Soul noises.
I'm pretty sure, because like GGX is just as bad. Well done to Mellow Tech. Now, do we have to place in GGX 1.5 now? Get that Kai with the Crescent Slash and the Grease ever. Soul's not a silly guy, he's a bad guy. He's a bike guy. Okay, looks like we're getting all of Winners Round 2 on stream, according to this schedule. So, who's stepping in first? Let's check the chat. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Murmur Saf. And the rest of round 2 being, of course, HDR versus Muffins, Buster versus Melotech, and Utro versus Moose. That's gonna be a fun one as well. Here we go. Eno. Yep, going with that Eno. We'll see if Saf actually pulls off any instant kills this time. Saf tends to just do regular combos off of the Abba stun.
How fast is Eno's instant kill?
I think it might be one of the slower ones is the problem. Not as slow as like May. May's is slow. Justice's is interesting in that this, like the IK activation's really slow, but the IK itself isn't too bad.
Right.
That's why you have to do RCs with Justice.
Yeah.
Oh no, the lightweight though. Too high. Oh, okay, that's one knockdown. We are in Goku mode. There is still the obscene damage potential. There we go. Wise. Getting back to life with the blood pack. And then making to Get that key grab as well. Get back into regular Monoha mode. One knockdown. Oh! Two
Not
knockdowns.
blocking that one. And
Okay, we're safe, we're safe. No, yabai.
yabai. Abunakatta ne.
Truly the Yabanai sisters in play right now. Available to watch on Crunchyroll.com, the only anime site remaining for the moment. I mean, not quite. Retro Crush is still around, as well as all the Disney and Netflix buyouts.
Right.
Okay, here we go, Goku Monoha, otherwise we're gonna die. Danzai, one hit armor DP.
Goku Monoha.
Yes! Oh
And
my
there's the
goodness
stun.
me!
And bang.
Hit him with the shit! Right at the end there. Like, that's how you make a move unblockable. You just gotta make the right sort of ear-piercing sound. Oh, wow. Managed to get that cheeky little blood pack in there, get into that Monoha mode. Oh, no, but the jabs here. No, command grab in this game. This ain't exit. Danzai. Can't punish that. Oh, but the instant air dash right in. One knockdown. Still only a one knockdown here. You got Murmur. You got Saf. Look at this life lead. Good lord. Murmur just not able to get that connection at all. That's going to be one last knockdown. Here we go. Yeah. Saf always just going for the regular combo. And fair enough at that much life. You know it's going to kill.
You can get away with it at that kind of life, for sure.
I just want to see the sweet rage.
Saf's going to need to get some really early momentum and just keep Murmur guessing incorrectly for that to happen. It would be lovely to see, though. Not that I'm not caping for my daughter Murmur.
Heaven or hell? Do one. Let's rock.
Yes, protect your eggs. Okay, roll in the command grab. Cross up jump S. Very scary button on counter hit, gives you that big hefty ground spike. You don't want to disrespect it. Oh, with the dive, that's one knockdown. This is two. Oh, the whiff. Saf always going for that damage, and sometimes the spacing isn't quite right. Okay, there we go, there we go.
And
yeah, again
into the regular combo again.
And you see that, just the sheer precision on that execution there, getting that micro dash, Chemical Love FRC. One more mix. That'll do it.
There it is.
Everyone loves the plus 23 on block here, super. Oh, one frame recovery, far S. Yeah, Murmur absolutely has to get that burst. Get right back in there. Very low on resources as well. Like, we've got a couple of blood packs and plenty of Monoha gauge here.
This big counter hit could lead to something, though.
Get back out. Yeah, spend that blood pack. We've still got one more for Goku, which is going to be the most important thing here. Oh, you hate to see that. Goku activation. That is plus on hit. On block, yes. Oh, wow. That extension with the FRC. And with the frame traps.
Responding to that amazing execution from Saf with great execution in kind.
The great execution comes great responsibility. Oh, here we go. There's the counter hit. But no, but does not work. Ino is too light, too small. He's just a small little bean. Ooh.
Scored a knockdown here, but here's our own knockdown. We get the combo off this one. Strong knockdown here, not respecting the 2H meaty there.
How much do you reckon it costs to get Kikuko Inoue to say ooh?
Oh, I'd have to look at their prices. Can't give you a direct quote right now.
Where's the Kikuko Inoue Fiverr account? Bell Dandy voice saying that Bell Dandy needs KG Summer needs your credit card. Congratulations to Seth there. Runner back in, losers there. Murmur.
I believe in you, Murmur. But I must say, Saf's Ino is an absolute joy to watch. Just got those corner combos on point. You know, we complain about the about 6 FRC 6 a lot, and so just seeing someone being able to get that so consistently and just put it to such fantastic use is always impressive.
Always really good confirming on whether it's a standing or crouching opponent as well, which is very important for Ino. She has the Blaze Blue problem.
Ooh.
Okay, Utro Moose, bloodbath time.
Oh.
We love Blaze Blue here. It's got Yang, Xiaolong. She burns.
I may like that Blaze Blue.
That Blaze Blue is extremely funny.
That is the one thing that BlazBlue has going for it, is it's very, very funny.
Oh, yo, we got the Yang Xiaolong fans in the chat. We're all gonna go push that close B.
Yeah, speaking of
Say that we burn.
tag, Jackie was showing me some combos, and he's got English dub Adachi, right? So one of his lines when he does the button is let's do this, and he loops it in a cross combo. So after seeing that clip like 10 times, I'm just like in my head just mentally thinking Adachi's just saying, let's get this shit, let's get this shit. Top of the morning, top of the morning.
Top of the morning, top of the morning.
Oh, and delayed round start gambit of 5H from Moose there.
Oh yeah, like I can rant about how much Rawubi sucks in general, but Yang Xiaolong and BB Tag is a beautiful thing.
Absolute thing of beauty.
The other good thing is of course Ruby Rose saying, "Hello there, General Ruby." Alright, most of that big flashing gauge here, but he is also flashing on his heat gauge, which is much more useful. Oh no, watch out! Oh, being bait on that DP.
That's just this kind of matchup. You just gotta make those
from behind. You get that delay. Oh, that Kitten recognizing that there was that delay.
I respect that, attempting the anti-air big bang upper there.
Oh, Moose falling for that cross up. You know, a little bit passive. Not able to get in the air and start throwing the zero. Oh, the instant overhead, but not in the corner. They get pushed weird. Doesn't matter. Wow, imagine hating the Yang's theme override. No, that is the single best thing about BB Tag. Especially for the first like 3 months where I didn't know that it was just an HP based condition. I thought it was a super that people were doing and activating like a chain shift just to pause the game. I'm like, oh no, it just always happens. Sweet. Get outplayed. Oh yeah, Robokai wait, not able to do that. Pick up. You've got to do the 2P5P. Iburn's good. She like talks about being Super Saiyan. And who doesn't love Dragon Ball Z? I mean, I don't, but I'm an obnoxious hipster. Let's go.
I mean, everyone knows that the original Dragon Ball is better. Just like the command grab from
command grab catching Dandy step. Oh, that was brutal. Oh. That's pacing a bit too fast. Slayer, another skinny boy.
Oh, that was an interesting interaction there, but that's
yeah, moves too late on that rocket for it to be meaty. So Kid's just I'm just gonna FB Dandy through that. Get that pressure. Oh, under that pressure once again. Once you set up moves. Oh, the horsey push into the corner. Robokai funny moments. Yutra just autopiloting through every Slayer Rocky option and Robokai still hasn't woken up yet.
You don't understand, he found a penny!
Look, a nut. Robokai's playing too much Eminem's car racing for the Nintendo Wii. Oh, tick throw. And knockdown there, building up that heat gauge. Yeah, Slade does another meter to guard cancel here, so Moose knows he can just get that pressure. Keep that going. Overhead. Oh!
Not quite. That's unfortunate.
Bye-bye.
Ow!
Rising jump kick, catching that 2H.
Ah! Guilty gear!
Guilty gear. Alright, one more mix will do this for either character, really.
And then the mix is just closest. That'll do it.
Yes, a Slayer 2P is called Backdash Pit Punch Mupper. No, Fitchy Commentary, well, this is just like a reference 5 people understand. I resent that claim million. 3 people will understand.
How many of them watch your stream?
Million.
Clearly I haven't been around for enough of the Sakura Taisen playthrough.
Oh my goodness me, you've got to watch the Iris episode.
I missed Sakura Taisen, but I was there for Metal Black.
Oh my goodness me, I got my back blown out in freaking Metal Black. As always. You gotta watch the Iris episode. That is just like the most horrifying thing I've ever streamed. Oh my goodness me, look at these missiles, so hidden. Escaping out entire full Dr. Doom assist.
Before there was Dr. Doom, there was the robot Kai.
And to be fair, Doom as an assist was a thing before this as well. Remember?
True,
Rocks
but in
Doom,
that game you were
Doom.
using the rocks.
Yeah, he's like playing that one Jam Project song, Rocks. From Super Robot Wars Original Generations, now available in English on PlayStation 2. Check it out, everybody. I like it. Oh my goodness me, these FB dandies just to stay on top.
Look at that wake up gold burst. Just Kieran.
Oh yes, here we go. Double cross up multiple times, spending that meter, getting nice and close. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, big rock stun, big chip damage. Utro a bit too overconfident on their meter there, as Moose takes the set as expected of the master, Mr. Mooser. Is that it for winners round 2? Or are we getting all 4 of the matches on stream?
We're getting all 4 of the matches on stream.
Alrighty, who's coming in next?
HDR and Muffin.
Alrighty, here we go.
Alright.
I hope you're ready, HDR, because Final Fusion, Shonen! Alright, Final Fusion! Program it, drive! I hope that smash got caught on microphone. I just destroyed my desk.
I heard it. You're good.
Okay, well, good investment there. Time to buy another $3,000 desk. Oh no, disconnection. Oh, I see, of course, because Moose was in there for whatever reason. Moose getting a bit too hasty there, thinking it's grand final already. Alright. Oh my goodness me, this matchup. I maintain that this is a 5-5 matchup, but it is so damn stressful. Because Potemkin, he cannot flick the kick nuke, but if Justice does more than one nuke ever, then Potemkin gets a free slide head and the nukes are gone. So you gotta really be paying attention, trying to set the pace on your own terms. You gotta play a very reactive game. You see HDR opting for a lot of the jump K, everyone's favorite 4-frame air normal. Oh, not respecting the 6H into the H-sword. Very stable block streak. Oh, the cross up on that nuke. Here we go, back hit Michael Sword as well, push more. Yeah, kick nuke. The only one you can do. Oh! HDR not spending the meter, confident to just walk their way in.
It's a good choice to burst right there. Recognizing the counter hit 2S.
Michael Blade, FRC. Oh, no, but went with the jump D a little bit too early. Up the mix, calling out that backdash. Yeah. HDR does not have to do much to go in here. Like, just tag him with a, jump H or a Fire S. Fire S really annoying, because it can really mess with Hammerfall, obviously. There you go, kick nuke. Any more than that? Yeah. Yeah, so this Fire S thing is a thing that a lot of Potemkins do these days to deal with kick nuke, where you hit it with just the tip of Fire S in such a way that it sets off the nuke, but only the first hit connects with you, so you just take a little bit of life loss, but you just get knocked back slightly rather than the full knockdown.
It's a strategy that a lot of players are trying to experiment with in the Justice matchup, because if you can really... Because, look, unless you have an extremely powerful projectile, there's no way you're going to...
Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it! Yes! Love to see an actual pick-up off of counter hit Michael Sword, because it's a ground split.
And of course, there's the game telling us at the end of the match, download complete. We'll see if that rings true for HDR here, or if Muffin's still got a few packets to transfer.
We'll see what torrents HDR's got set up this time. If the Australian internet can handle it, you know, as they finish downloading all their episodes of GGXX. It's a shame Media Blasters didn't actually dub the whole show, Because the dubcast they had for that first half is tremendous. Dan Green as Chief Tiger, real good stuff. Kick nuke, advance. Oh, but not jumping.
Not ready.
Strike back tail though, hits twice, can't hammer for that. And there we go, that far S devastating. Much like Dizzy Potemkin. Okay, going for that close-S, but there was a burst there. See there, yeah, not the best knockdown, so very risky if HDR went for kick nuke. Do it again? Yep. That's enough. Heavenly against Justice. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you really would have to pick your spots with that. We saw Muffins attempt it once just as a means to try and gain some ground on HDR, and the kick nuke was just there to cover it. Just like that counter was there to cover the far S. Not able to score the knockdown from it though, but this could be the start of something. Yeah,
conditioning Muffins. Oh, there we go. Hammerfall calling out the Michael Sword. Only one hit on that move. No need to cancel this. Just gonna get the Oki. What's the mix? No mix. Just have Justice push buttons. Oh, one more. Tick throw. This should be enough. Get that kill. Yeah, Justice, huge hurt box and very light. Easy to combo on. 6-8, Mega Fist. Don't even need it. That's all it takes. And you too can kill a robot. You can kill the Tekka Man. And see, it's okay for me to make Tekka Man Blade references because it was on Cheese TV. Standard pressure here.
Is there a joke in the fact? Is there a joke relating to this in the fact that Tekka Man Blade is top tier in Tatsunoko vs Capcom?
I'm sure we can work out something here. It's just Justice is aesthetically very, very that era of Tatsunoko.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, like the Akiyuki Shinbo Hurricane Polymer remake in the 90s is a similar sort of vibe as well. HDR taking that set as expected of the Master. See you against Moose in Grand Final at HDR.
Tell you what though, Muffin's absolutely putting up a good fight there. It's really just a question of who can get their momentum going first in that matchup. As with most matchups in Guilty Gear really, but the momentum shifts in Justice Potemkin are just so polarized compared to a lot of other matchups because the momentum looks so different between both characters.
Yeah, another character has the sort of disrespect that really works on the opponent.
Yeah,
like it's hard to put Buster on a character who's putting these nukes in your face, and it's hard to be doing your counter or your low refusal against a guy who's going to do command throws. Buster versus Mellotech, last game of round 2. Here we're going to see the Master in a Soul Kai matchup. Hey, will Buster find a way to convince Mellotech to let the intro play out?
I certainly hope so, because I really want to hear the intro to Noontide play out in its entirety before the fight starts.
I'm not sure, though, for the viewers at home, I think I've talked about this before, but yeah, the round is slightly more advantageous to Kai if you let the intro play out, because they get pushed a little bit further away.
Excellent backup against the Bandit Bringer.
Oh, that 2D. And here's the thing, like, the secret to Soul's advantages against Kai and, like, Canon, it's nothing to do with, like, the hidden power of a gear or having the secret fire seal or whatever, like, magic nonsense. It's just, no, Kai knows how to deal with Soul's 2D.
There must be something in the water. I don't think I had enough sugar.
It's Kai too busy drinking that black tea. The correct way to drink tea. As we have a whole lot of 5Hs. No pickups by Mellotech on it, no Fire punishes or anything. Oh, gone for that tick throw once again, pushing those buttons. Yeah, Buster's really worked out his stun edge FRCs. Yeah, like that's the most frustrating thing about the character is that every stun edge has a different FRC timing.
Wouldn't want things to be too
rounded
simple.
might be the same.
And
I mean, like, Exit Kai is why The FRCs have finicky timings. Because otherwise he becomes Mr. Skedaddle Skedoodle. I now control the neutral at all times.
I mean,
and the anti-air! Mr. 6P himself. Shout outs to the Slash version of the Autosol stage. You can clearly see everything in the background, like this Bayonetta stage. Dead monsters, clock towers, more clock towers, trains.
Meeting that Bandit Bringer with the jump P in the air. Wasn't able to get the knockdown, but we're getting that knockdown from the stun dipper. And love that.
He severed the greed. Melotech has to be honest now. His heart has been purified. Alright, Mello. Let's see some DPs.
I actually really like that usage of the FB Greed Sever right there, because its animation is much more subtle, despite the fact that we can joke about how it's got exactly the same number of startup frames as the regular Greed Sever. But that animation,
that's the key. They look different. It looks different. He's on the ground for a lot longer.
Yeah.
It's like how Cliff's Dust is very annoying to block because he's just crouching for most of it.
Exactly, and you can use that to really mix up your tempo as well, which is super important. And we saw
like, you don't need to pick up off it if it's just enough damage to get that kill, and then you don't use it once a match. Melotech here, getting those knockdowns, getting those Gunflame FRCs, but unfortunately they run out of meter with no big gain for it. One chant here, ooh, trying for that slash back. Love to see people go for it, especially Sol, who can disrespect Kai so hard. But Buster absolutely got Mello's number. Oh. Yeah, no big gains off that offhand. Congratulations on getting water in your pipes, Fiery. Cross up. Yep. Just keep him blocking, keep him blocking. No, never mind. One button is all it takes. One button, man. The beloved Munga by 1. RC pushing back in that corner. One sidewinder. Two sidewinder. No 3. Bit tricky when you're scaling so hard off that initial ground string as well. Oh, no. No Grand Vipers underneath these charge stun edges. Oh, the 2P mash calling out that bringer before it could even get off the ground. Let's go, Mello. Buster pushing to the corner.
Finding the Abare into the Bandit Revolver. Not able to capitalize on the knockdown. Buster getting one of their own.
If you've got really cool music while you're mashing out of pressure, that's the Masumi Abare.
I respect
that was for you, Milligan.
That was good.
People should know about Abari now, because he did that KOF animation for 15. Oh! SDP calling out that Greed Sever. Melotech here. Oh, short on that meter. Oh no, Buster not able to get that 6H. Off the sweep into Sacred Edge. The edges may be sacred. That doesn't mean God will give you divine. Oh my goodness, me impossible dust. No. Come on. Melotech one chance. Gotta use that meter right. Oh. Tagged on the approach. Buster taking that 2-0. I assume we're gonna be getting Saf versus HDR next. Now, winners semi rounds. Before Buster and Moose take on each other, which could really mess with things. Could be seeing Moose put into the losers bracket as a result. Who's Murmur got? The winner of Muffin?
It's once again going to have to be a gentleman's agreement on who has to take on HDR.
And let's check the chat. Is there any collusion going on here in the Discord? Trying to think if Justice actually has any Tekkaman Blade related colors. Because the one that looks the closest to Tekkaman Evil is obviously just the Trombe color. So it's actually a Super Robot Wars reference. That's right, Super Robot Wars, the first DS game now available in English. Super Robot Wars 30 available on the Steam store, on sale on Green Man Gaming at the moment, I think. As HDR jumping away. Whoop! Caught by that chemical love. Major. Bro, yeah, just keeping it simple. Do that nuke for the knockdown. Keep you away from the... Yeah, Justice has several Ava ones. She's got the Trombe color. I think there's a Pat Labor color. There's a couple of Mobile Suit variation ones, like the Delta Plus. There's a Unicorn color in Plus R. Yo, HDR versus Team Seth crew battle. Yeah, we should actually, like, specifically do some team crew battles sometime. We've got enough players for it, which I love to see. HDR getting in the corner here, one round up here. Roughly equal in life, but not anymore. Oh my goodness me, look at the damage on that. Yeesh. And that was 75 meters, so Justice could end there with a Michael Sword FRC into Imperial Ray for the high guard skill anyway. Oh, color editors? Oh, dangerous ground there. I lived through CVS2 Yuri.
Heaven or hell.
And 13 Yuri.
Let's rock.
Hawkin. Alright, HDR winning that first exchange here. Oh, this is bad. Burst is gone. My bursts all gone. Non-fungible bursts. Okay. Comeback potential, let's go. No, gotta watch that spacing. Like, Saf has certain sorts of situational pickups really good, but like the horizontal spacing has been the killer. Oh, that backdash. Having none of this chemical love nonsense, this STBT nonsense. And the Soul may strike Justice's big tree. Let's go. HDR winning the round. Whoa, the 6H going under horizontal chemical love? That is brutal. 6H is a positive pro rate starter. You do not want to get hit roll by it. Doesn't do so much when it's the throw combo, of course, because throw and Valkyrie arc both do 50% scaling. Oh, wow. Fall out again. Come back here, throw.
Oh my gosh, and that just does so much damage. I mean, chip damage is going to be very real at this point.
My goodness me, that's it. That's the set. Yeah.
I don't think we should allow HDR to final fuse. It already has too much power.
Yeah, sorry, you just gotta hang out with Galleon for the moment, mate.
Okay. We got Moose and Buster.
Okay, this is the first of the long haul matches, potentially. I mean, Robo versus regular Kai is... There is a more damage potential than Robo Kai Justice. Or it's just, yeah, every round's gonna go 99 seconds. Both my children still in the tournament. HDR's played some Guilty Gear 1 Justice. Yeah, those are Tekkaman colors.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Certainly it made more sense for Tekkaman to be on people's minds then. It was only a few years out of airing. Oh, neutral jump.
Oh, wow. Good effort.
40, trying to call out any throw attempt. Rockets to keep him in the corner while you reapproach. Get the knockdown, build up that heat. Moose didn't actually need to do a vent there. Doesn't matter.
That is a lot of meter.
Combo. Look at this, like Buster, like Moose is full meter. Buster does not have guard cancel material here, but successfully jumps out here. Could be turning the tides here. Yeah, Moose gonna get that positioning right. Get those hidden missiles. He's gonna vent first.
Yeah, it's great. The air particle has good airflow. It loses so much heat.
needs to have that furious fire cycle. No meter steal on that. Come on through it.
Yeah.
And follow-up hit. Low-key. Most annoying thing about this guy. Ooh, flame kicks. Like we're some sort of Jackie Chan. And this is my game, says Moose.
That's pretty interesting. The meter steal is like directly dependent on how much meter gain you get. Because yeah, that would have been the meter lockout from FRC.
Yes. I'll have to see formulas that impact even a meter steal mechanic. Oh, that jump S. No ground bounce.
Oh, doesn't that delete projectiles?
Let's go, Moose. Show us your Sega skills. Gain ground. Are you gonna hide some missiles? No, going in here. This is scary. Very close to a guard crush here. Nowhere dash back in by Buster here. Ooh. Delayed. Avoiding things entirely.
Oh no, the missiles!
Buster just doing his dance in and out.
Okay, Moose is happy fun time.
Moose, yeah, Moose doesn't care about Redlock anymore. He's got his Gundam boost gauge. What do I Gundam?
Oh, wake up!
Yeah, he's sliding in. He is that Exia. Netplay Exia. Fire, did you ever read that comic about the lesbians learning Tekken, whose second arc was about learning Gundam versus Gundam?
I know. Was it a manga?
Yeah.
I know of it. I know of it.
I think one volume. Whoa! Buster just clutching it out there.
I go for like a couple minutes to get some water and you're talking about Gundam versus Gundam.
What do I Gundam da? Okay, Moose getting enough for a super and immediately going, nah, sicko mode time. Gonna get that explosion, gonna go in, get all this meter, throw some rockets. Yep, here we go, getting close, getting close! No, this is punishable. And just a lightning, I guess. It's very tricky to punish with actual buttons. And well worth labbing out. Yeah, Moose really stepping up the pace in this match. Soul is also a Netplay Exia, yes.
I think Soul is just Bale.
And Order Soul is absolutely Reborn the Gundam!
No, Order Soul is Bale. Order Soul is Bale.
Yeah.
Isn't
Bale does have a stance, doesn't it?
Isn't Soul God Gundam because he fire punches? I have
like Netplay Exia is a specific sort of mindset of player, because Exia was a character you didn't have to have as DLC in Gundam versus the previous Gundam versus Gundam game. And so just anyone who wanted to go in that game, particularly since there wasn't any God Gundam, meant that just every sort of like online Ken type of guy would play Exia, and they would just go, and they would go forward or demand 1v1 rooms only.
Yeah, so Order Soul really is that Bale, which is just a suit designed to just go forward.
Mm-hmm.
silver rank Ken.
I think yeah, Potemkin is God Gundam. God Gundam is actually just a grappler. You got funky movement, you're super short range. You get bullied
he's
by
hype
a lot
as
of
hell.
things.
He's hype as hell, like he is actually an effort character. Because Netplay Exia is just like, you can sorta play a basic game, and you're just gonna keep moving forward, even though you shouldn't. Oh, here we go. 1 missile, 2 missile. Tip. Oh no! The stagger allows you to combo to command throws, but a little bit too far away there. Missile finds its mark in that red lock range. Only enough for one homing missile there, still with the red locks. A little bit of meter back. Oh, there we go, look at that high heat. Get those. That's the problem, that's the drawback. Fly close, too close to the sun. And miHoYo was not quite finished.
Oh no, the missile!
Engine yet.
He even ran forward right up to Moose, still claps him in the back of the legs.
Remember kids, if you spend enough money on Genshin Impact, you too can buff Robokai.
All it takes is 110 pull and an SR Zhongli.
I feel like Robokai would absolutely be all about that Raido.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like 2 of the 3 Genshin characters I know. I think I know 4. I know about Zhongli, the cute boy. I know about Raido, the Minamoto no Raiko knockoff. I know about Ganyu.
Everyone knows about Ganyu.
And I know about Klee. Like, that's it. Oh, counter hit jump H. Push him away. Get that to... Oh! That Costa Rocket with the potential there to get those slight extensions. Always got your back. Costa Rocket is the hidden missile of our hearts. Oh, that man stagger. Nice. Playing FRC. Attack on that damage. Get that positioning. High heat here again for Moose. Gonna need to get that venting. One more. Yep. But a whiff punish there on Buster. Ready and waiting for a whiff miss. Oh yeah. All right. There are Mona and Lisa, which are voiced by Tanaka Rie and who's the other one? The other one just Kikiko Inoue. Yeah, Lisa's never been drawn from the back and Mona's never been drawn from the front. Yeah, that checks out. Game 3. What a community. We've got a great Robo and a great Kai. Both types of Kai. Like really, we've got pretty great character variety. You expect a lot of souls in a bracket. But even so, we've got an Abba, we've got Robo. Sedans, we have a Zato pop up. Throw.
Once upon a time, our character variety used to be a little bit more concentrated, but you know, as people
Once upon a time, our
moving...
character variety was 3 players, so...
Yeah, exactly. You know, we've gotten more players and, you know, the players are getting better and kind of branching out a little bit in their skill set.
Steve plays something, doesn't he?
On the very rare occasion that he plays fighting games anymore.
Yes, I assume like Steve is just like Steve would have finished his study by now, right? So
yeah, he's working. He's currently situated in Toowoomba for work.
Oh yeah, medical placements always rough.
I'm not even sure it's necessarily a medical placement. He's just because he's working for Specsavers, and so that's just the only kind of opening that they had for him.
Megane. It truly is the Megane man. Oh, wow, what timing there. Moose absolutely having his bacon saved by that explosion going off right on the Scarnage. Not having to deal with any knockdowns, any momentum gain for Buster here. And you see here, like, Buster way higher on resources, but of course Robo, with the right conditions, that damage potential goes through the roof and can just even this up in an instant. Oh, here we go, resources, tide is turning. Southie, are you making a joke about Persona, or would you actually like some actual comments on Persona and its pace? I don't know, like, are you talking about the crappy RPGs, or are you talking about the extremely Arc System Works fighting game? Blaze Blue 2, Persona. Oh yeah, actually one takes on Persona. Okay, after this match is done, because we're getting to the tail end here. Moose with that delayed wake up. Oh, the slides! Buster trying to deal with that delayed wake up in some wonky ways. And the frame trap paying off there. Scary whiff, scary whiff. We need games to have like this giant circle, and we need more fighting games. Like, we really want them to be more communicative about situations for commentators to go, ooh, right? So anytime someone whiffs a button, there should be like this big red circle and an arrow pointing to it. You can have like Dan Forden pop up in the side and making a funny YouTube thumbnail face. And RoboSaver exists. It's horsey. Oh no, oh my goodness, we look at this. One chance here, But no meter, no burst. Okay, burst is here. We'll get a gold burst. Just not taking the opportunity there. Just air dashing in there. He goes for it, does not connect. Oh, but getting that little bit of meter here. Has to go crush it, does not have enough for the good rocket. Still has to find a way in. Oh man, out of red lock range for this much meter. Okay, yes, get that reset. Okay, one more. Any slight tag here for Moose, and the set is over.
Yep, there's that tag.
Buster making it to win this final.
I wouldn't really even say Persona is like the middle ground between. BB tag really only has like a cross counter situation. Outside of cross counter, it's a really mild game.
Persona 4 Arena is BlazBlue 2, really. It has a lot of crossover in BlazBlue mechanics rather than Guilty Gear mechanics. Jumps tend to have a longer startup, much like BlazBlue. Throwing, and the air throw game is very similar to BlazBlue, where it's like a horizontal air-to-air tool rather than a rising anti-air like in Guilty Gear. Your gold bursts are straight up the continuum shift gold burst mechanic. Launches them up in the air and you get a positive pro rate. Fatal counters work like BlazBlue, where specific moves you have will have this property where if it's a counter hit, just everything has way more hit stun for reasons.
Yeah, I think it's like 2+2 frames of hit stun on everything for the rest of the combo.
Yeah. Guard cancels. It's got rolling. Rolling is okay. Guard cancel rolling sucks. Don't do it. It's the opposite of KOF guard cancel rolling. You can manually turn in the air to make everything a cross up, which is very funny. If you if you really like just the general game feel, the movement, and the damage of BlazBlue, then yeah, you'll really fit into Persona quite well. Because it was certainly a much better game than the BlazBlues that were out in that period. Just it was all the continuum shift era still.
Yeah.
Before before Chrono Phantasma started.
No, it was around about the same time. Persona 4 Arena was.
Persona 4 Arena was 2012.
But that game was not good. By the time Ultimax came out.
Oh, Vanilla ruled. Let's be real. I like Vanilla's nonsense. I like me some Chie who makes you die. I mean, Shadow Chie also makes you die. The big thing with Persona's match flow... Sorry, kitten. Big thing with Persona match flow is... if you don't secure a kill on an opponent before their HP gets below 20%, then when the combo's over, they get like a 500% defense modifier. They gain 50 meter and a 500% defense modifier. So it takes several hits to kill them if their health is below 20% and Awakening kicks in. Which is why for all the people that complained about Shadow characters being pretty much straight up better in Arcade 2.0 of Ultimax, I would much rather the match flow of Shadow characters than the match flow of regular characters. And, wow. Yutaro just on a quest to delete Malotech. Slayer Soul's a really annoying matchup for Soul. And Yutaro just demonstrating their awareness, the use of Auto Guard on that Undertow.
And
I was really impressed by that.
Just doing some violence.
Bunker. Many pile bunkers.
Yeah, you wanna do big guesses? I'll take you one. Oh, the Riddler Soul. Jim Carrey Soul. Okay, cross up pile bunker once again. Melotech doesn't want to block. Yutaro does not care. Is this connection being choppy for anyone else?
Seems fine.
Okay, probably just me then. Yeah, neither of them want to block, but the key is... Soul obviously is very good at not blocking, but if the Slayer knows how to move around it, then it's a problem, because Soul actually starts whiffing stuff. Oh no, we're getting a bit too hasty with the Islates there. Expecting Melotech to mash throw, but Melotech's mashing anything but throw. There's that Islay again, but off the under pressure, so it is an actual block string. Oh yeah, and Yutaro. Oh! Mash that DP. And North Tsubasa. Eternal Wings. So we're playing Gundam F91, so again with that Gundam versus Gundam. Pray don't break our peace forever, let's go! //2K2D. Nothing right back here. Oh, that 2P. Not Utro complaining about it earlier in the chat. Oh my goodness me, the gambles here just getting away with absolute murder. Illegal pressure. And there's saying Utro's doing Utro things, like the willingness to do 2 cross-up force break dandies and not get punished either time. Oh my goodness me. Somebody get some cops in. That was an assault. That was aggravated assault. Anyway, Persona is absolutely a game much like BlazBlue where you've got to grind out combos. It's also got one of the better implemented auto combo systems because even at a higher level, auto combos are still used somewhat as they build up your burst significantly faster than anything else you do.
I think definitely as of like 2.0, you do have to grind out combos because most of the characters you'll be using is the shadow versions, which do require like a specific shadow combos. But I think definitely...
like, you leave so much damage on the table if you don't know fatal counter punishes in that game.
Yeah. They aren't hard though. They aren't like overly obtuse or complex or even long.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
Really, don't start out learning Yukari. That's the key. Some like Yunarakami is extremely easy to learn.
So, Murmur versus Muffins. This is going to be interesting because these two just played a first to 20 recently.
Oh so, yeah, they went for like 3 hours or something.
Yeah, no, it was 19-20 to Murmur. So you know, they're hot off the heels of just like really getting in each other's heads for an extended period of time. So there might be a lot of sort of like, you know, layer 3 or 4 kind of interactions that we would.
Here's the key. I think Murmur is just still in Muffin's head. Because good lord, look at that damage. And since all of it was in that Moroha, as soon as that blood pack was spent, all the life instantly back.
Yep.
All that overhead. Looking it into that key grab. One more. There we go. Violence.
It certainly looks like Murmur got into Muffin's head in that last match of the first to 20 and then never left.
Oh yeah, Persona does not play like X, says Southie.
No, yeah, Persona's definitely like... I like Persona better than BlazBlue, mostly just because I think it's funnier and it doesn't have a wake-up system that I absolutely despise, but...
Yeah, it does have proper knockdowns. There's no quick rise nonsense. None of this 3D nonsense in a 2D game. Okay, one more knockdown here, one slide head will be able to give an opportunity here for Muffin, but they're not going to get that opportunity. This certainly explains a lot of the routing that Murmur was doing against people like Saf, where if you've just had like 3.5 hours of Potemkin weight in your hands, then that's the routes that you're going to be autopiloting to. Oh no, please do not become a Marie guy. I'm gonna have to start rooting against you in commentary HDR if you're a Marie guy.
You're better than this.
What does she do?
Oh, she's just not very good, but like, she's not very good and her writing is not very good.
She's just cringe.
Teddy is, I would say, a better pick mechanically.
Yeah, you get like percent
5 years button of the gods.
Just like records on your normal strings.
Yeah, like auto combos just you mash A and you do get a unique string. And you build up a bunch of burst.
It's just all strings.
Optimal Aegis combos use half the auto combo in them.
What a confirm here from Muffins.
Oh my goodness me, getting that empty jump throw. On the triple balls FRC.
It's a ballsy combo.
Going for that
ODG. Heavenly panic there by Muffins. Yeah, punish on the way down. Beautiful Modaha buttons.
That's
layer 3, yeah, super jump from both players. What does Abba do? She does. She's Leo. So Abba's thing is, if she hits with the key grab or spends a blood pack, she gets into the better mode, where she has a proper run rather than a step dash. Her buttons are significantly better in every way possible. Better hitboxes, better hit properties, way better frame advantage. The overhead becomes an unblockable move. but every hit she does damages herself as well as the opponent, so she has to switch out of the mode in order to get back her life. If she uses the key grab, it'll give back 80% of the life lost, whereas if she spends a blood pack, it'll give back 130% of the life lost. She can also spend a super to go into Goku Motoha mode, which is the same moveset as Motoha, but with like level 3 X Factor frame data from Marvel 3. Just everything has no recovery. She gets obscene damage, and that's where what do you want to do? You want to get into Motoha mode, build up the meter. When your regular gauge is just about to run out of Motoha mode, you activate Goku Motoha to refuel the gauge, get a bit of frame advantage from the explosion, and then go absolutely wild. And the opponent either dies, or they read it right and Abba dies.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if Abba's gauge runs out, she has this big-ass recovery period where you get to murder her. Since every time she's knocked down, it depletes a third of her gauge, it means that you can 100% know when a knockdown is going to cause that hit state, and prep up your insta-kill and just insta-kill her for it. This is why Buster obliterates Murmur every time it happens, because Kai's IK is so good.
30% of her gauge. I played against Murmur once, got 3 knockdowns in a row. Man, that blocked IK made me sad.
Oh yeah, it's a straight 30 rather than 33.3 recurring. Oof. Yeah, she's like... I make a lot of comparisons to Leo because they're both characters with crappy movement and a wrecker who go into a secondary state where they have a really good defensive option. Abba has the armored DPs. For Leo, it's the shield counter. And they both kind of have to move in and out of that state. But Leo is like what like a normal person would design that character concept to be, I guess. Whereas Abba is a deranged character for sickos, which is very emblematic of Guilty Gear in this era. And it took him a couple versions to get her right. She's not fun in Iska or Slash at all. Oh my goodness me, Utro versus Saf. This is a matchup.
Oh, we're in for a treat here.
More violence. Yeah,
but in the end, it has to be this way.
Okay, caught him in the air. Yeah, anti-air jabs. You can't do any ticks, like command grab tick throws. It's not XR. Whoa.
Banking hard on that.
Reversals. Yeah, a lot of modern day Slayers will do Force Break Dandy into Force Break Pile Bunker as the big meter spend disrespect because that has more involved than Dead on Time does. The hit properties on Dead on Time way easier to pick up on. And also he yells out my parking space. And that's how you know Slayer's a villain. Because he doesn't support trains. Ooh, yeah, reversal super. Stay on top.
He's the ultimate individualist. He doesn't even rely on transport methods anybody else has made for him at all to get around. He just teleports.
Oh, yeah.
I don't drive cars. That's something that someone else made.
Slayer is secretly Robert Moses. And explains why he's a vampire.
We've cracked the code.
So Slayer, about Central Park.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Okay.
Dual globe.
So the HCL managed to catch that round start IAD forward, but Utro scoring a knockdown. Backdash away from the 6K. Good choice.
Whoa.
Yep. I don't want to deal with that right now.
Big disrespect here. Utro always with the potential to just get that kill, just get that damage going. You know, Saf's so in control. Oh my goodness me. Dandy crosswise, all the upper body involved frames. Oh no, but SGBT going under pressure.
Oh. Not correctly judging the spacing on that Dandy step there. Wasn't able to go for that. The funny cross up.
2H force in that standing state. Getting that horizontal chemical up. Oh yeah.
Classic double overhead there.
Going for it again. Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Always heal iframes, baby. A blaze blue anti-air itself. Oh, but STBT once again going under the crosswires. These are the interactions I love to see. This is guilty here.
Just complete insanity.
Hey, no. Yes, bait it. Scooped. That's a wall bounce. You get a combo off that. Don't even need it. Yo, you heard of Metallica?
Darkness imprisoning me! It certainly feels like that going up against Eno pressure for sure. Just absolute horror.
I'm amazed that that victory animation doesn't set off copyright strikes.
Yeah,
it is Metallica.
It's just distinct enough. It doesn't sound it's not exactly the same pitch as the start of the solo from 1, but yeah, it is absolutely.
I think the key is like the pedal settings are slightly different.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. Moose versus Murmur.
Alright.
Thanks for playing Utro as always. Alright, this could go all sorts of places here. Like Murmur could get flustered and make some mistakes. Moose could make some mistakes and get really flustered. Like my expectation is for a Moose win, but I think Murmur has the potential.
The potential's always there with Murmur. Once she gets going, she can just, I mean, she knows how to pilot ABBA well enough to take advantage of any momentum that she
Yeah, here's the key. If you want that big damage on ABBA, then you're going to have to sacrifice those knockdowns, as Rover a lot of the time. And this gives her opportunities to just hit that jump S. Here we go. Oh, no. And it is a heavy character. That's what she's been fighting a lot of. Watch out. Okay, just going with those wreckers.
Goku, here we go.
Little combo. Yeah, cheeky little. Oh my goodness me. This is off the activation super. This wasn't the next combo. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it whiffs.
Yep.
In the words of Gaga, these are the keys to victory. Oh, that overhead catching the slide. Big rude. Oh, shit! Unblockable combo starter and baiting out the burst. Oh my goodness me, Murmur. And the reset. Getting used to his own game. Shit! Into the Goku Motoha. This is dead. This is dead. Yeah, look at that. There's a stun. Get that reset 2H, but doesn't even need it. She's in Goku, just running Link.
And there's that momentum she was able to capitalize on, just like we were saying. And you could really see Moose just losing their composure towards the end there, just eating those flip kicks.
Yeah, not willing to push the button. I mean, like, it's too close to be really doing anything with the slide. You're not confident that you're going to get anything off the 2Ps. It's a bit slower. So scary.
The Caliber, the install super does heal for a little bit of life, because it's kind of like landing a key grab or activating a blood pack, in the sense that it kind of reactivates her.
This is dead, but don't go for the instant kill. Good, this is soul. You can't napalm death ABBA in that state, because it goes over them. It goes over her hitbox.
Oh.
Cool. But still, 3 blood packs here. All the Motohas have been from buttons.
Danzai taking the knockdown and
no bait on that DP. No FB fireball. Okay, yeah, that's an anti-air. That is plus. Here's the point there. So get that pressure going. Oh, no, here we go. HDR setting up some nasty plans for win this final. Catch him with the Danzai, and the opportunity to just get that blood pack, get that Motoha going. Oh, with the Grand Viper anti-8. Yeah, good call on that burst. Alrighty, one hit Danzai. Meterless Danzai is just a single hit of armor. Force break is infinite armor. Hyper armor as it's an
So close to catching that backdash there with the Goku activation.
Oh, there we go. Made that DP. Yeah, there's that burst. Oh no! Moose gets to do his air throws. Watch out. Sanford Kelly, let's go.
You love
you do the force break flash. Know that Moose is gonna be scared, thinking that it's force break Danzai, but it's the fireball and you throw them. Oh my goodness me. Cheeky as hell.
What a play from Murmur. That was incredible.
Don't you classic? Mash that jumpy to clutch out the round. Oh. Yeah, regular ABBA 5H kind of okay, and yeah. Like ABBA's buttons suck when she's in normal mode. No FRC, just spend the blood pack.
Yep.
Because yeah, you can get Wrecker FRC to key grab.
Whoop. Oh. We're able to find the conversion from downtown, but not finishing.
This is going to be no knockdown.
Nope, clean hit, no.
No clean hits. Oh yeah, this is going to call it out. Nice trade. Here we go, ABBA time. Only 25 meters, this might be enough. Yeah, get that link. Okay, one more hit. Oh, but no! That throw right back here. Goal gauge.
Good call.
Oh no, hate to see that.
But
Go for the force break with force break roll to try and with punish. Oh, here we go, clean hit, big damage. One sidewinder. Only one sidewinder. Oh man, the call out on that backdash. Moose taking it 1-1.
Suika Kogeki will close out that second round. That was an absolute mess at the end of that second round.
Yeah, ABBA always wants to be powered up. Oh yeah, we got both renders in the chat.
Yeah.
We got Capcom render and anime render.
Heaven or hell.
And trying to think of who else, what other fighting game characters are like ABBA, and it's like they want to be in a different state than what they start in. Oh, someone else who gets pinged for Blaze Blue? I'm just getting pinged every time they need to call Hans Forster for a Blaze Blue newbie tournament match. Oh, get that tag.
Oh, that was a nasty cross-up.
Oh, Kuchu Nugget. Little bit of gauge about to run out here. Oh, desperate little play there, but pushed Moose far enough away that he couldn't punish.
Moose again with the Nugget.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out for those DPs though. One more. Activate. Here we go. Gotta make that miracle happen here. We have forced out the burst at least. That is a good setup for next round.
This is
we got balls FRC. This might be dead. This. Oh, one more. Reset.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Gundam 00.
I mean, if you think about it, every character wants to be in a different state from when they started, because everyone wants to be in the state of having won the match.
I thought they wanted to be in the state of beautiful South Australia. Oh man, punish on that whiff banner bringer. Even if it is heavily scaled from a throw, it is ABBA.
I wouldn't mind being in South Australia, actually.
The best thing about South Australia is it's one of the only states where I can play Aquaparta.
That's true. Man, do I have to start running Aquaparta monthlies? We got the PS4 for Persona at the moment, so we could absolutely do. Oh yes!
Oh yes!
Forced out, key grab off that knockdown, that low, calling it out. Still having a taste of his own medicine, but last chance, look at the life! Woo!
Wow.
You win.
Alright, I gotta duck out quickly. I'll be right back.
On the edge of our seats right till the end.
He needs to get water because it's his son HDR up on stream against Buster now. Alright, here we go. We have HDR versus Buster.
Let's get it.
I think it's traditionally like a very meticulous matchup for Kai, but Buster's really solved it out and is giving HDR a ton of trouble every single time, and just like that, reacting to the K-Nuke with an air dash. And now Buster's in a really good position. He got that jump S over the nuke. Okay, never mind. Things are maybe going wrong.
By the skin of his teeth. Wow.
I love it. Buster's just ready on the reactions with every situation. One of the things that Kai really has to do is get that safe poke with the tip of the fire S, so he doesn't get the knockdown, but still triggers the nuke to just get it off the screen.
Managing to thread the needle there through the tower plan bullet pattern.
Alright, HR's being really patient here. Not taking out any nukes. Got the meter.
Trying to get me to come back on the mic by talking about tower plan. Let's go here. You got the Tiger Justice. And this game has great music, just like a tower plan game. And Michael's sword truly is the slap fight. Alright, maximum guard bar here. Big damage potential here. Like, basically any next hit should kill on Buster. And watch out here, Buster knows how to not get hit. Whoa! Until that.
Oh!
No FRC. Hate to see that.
Let's rock.
And baiting that burst, beautiful. Yeah, winners, losers, and grand final are all best of 5. And when the more the guard bar is filled up, the more damage the next hits will do. If the guard bar is flashing, then any hit while it's flashing is a guaranteed counter hit. And in this game, counter hits do have unique properties. At the very least, they'll have way more hit stun, but they'll frequently also cause things like a ground bounce or a splat. Which can lead, for example, Justice's Michael sword just is a knockdown, but if it's a counter hit, it's a ground splat, so you can get pickups.
On top of that, it also has the reduced scaling too. Like, there's no damage scaling until you reset to, what is it, normal risk?
Yeah, when it's in the middle is when the damage scaling goes to normal. So it's, yeah, extra damage. It's such a great mechanic. Like, genuinely one of my favorite approaches to a guard bar system. Because, yeah, you're allowed to block. You're not directly punished for the act of blocking. It's just that if you get hit, the aggressor gets rewarded for finally opening you up.
It's just, it's very easily, can be designed in a, way.
We don't have to talk about that game anymore, FireEye. It's over.
I mean, what are you all complaining about? You won't let me run EX character tournaments, so you can't even see EX Gunflame.
I've seen EX Gunflame.
Yeah, I did it to you earlier.
Let me play EX Testament. I'm sick of, like, having to try in neutral.
EX Testament's fine because his best, like, all his best combo tools just destroy the damage on his combo anyway. Because, yeah, 5H is the source for Testament, but also obliterate. It's like 7 hits, so it just destroys your combo scaling. Stun works like Street Fighter 2. Oh my goodness me, that superior trance actually hitting someone. Rare footage. So yeah, when you get hit enough, every character has an internal stun counter. When it's past a certain point, every successive hit has a chance to stun, and the more hits that happen in succession, the greater the odds that it will actually stun.
It's a very old school way of doing stun because this game is very old school.
It's why sometimes like 2 May 6Ps will stun, sometimes it takes 4.
Sometimes it takes 1.
And yeah, sometimes a fully charged counter hit 1. Yeah, there we go, there's the math.
Wow, alright.
Yeah, get out of here, nerd. I'm playing Guilty Gear.
we don't want to know about maths here.
We're here to talk about Toa Plan, not Naplan.
Yo, you heard it up, did you know?
They still do Netplay testing? That's still a thing?
Yes, and everyone who's a teacher still fucking hates it.
Of course.
It's a terrible rubric for measuring the quality of your education system. But it is one that for people who do not care about education being about like learning things, think is good. Because number go up.
Number go up and wallet go full.
Yeah, Netplan is the stonks of education policy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me, that's superior not gonna pick up that. Oh my goodness me! What? He's confirmed. You want some Street Fighter pickups there? Single hit in the super?
Patience from Buster here.
Oh, pushing all the way down. Nice. 10 seconds left here. Just as HDR needs to get a hit to get their life lead for the timeout. Hence the chase down here. Buster just running away. Confident they can block this. Oh, is that enough?
Is it enough?
Is that enough? Is it enough?
That's enough.
Just.
Download complete.
Get outplayed, mate. Outlive, outplay, outlast. Truly the round of Survivor. Alright, this one's for immunity, everybody.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
Remember that time John Morrison was on a season of Survivor? Oh my goodness me, the rollbacks on that 6P! Rollbacks and weird side corrections. Thank you.
Wow. What a way to open the round here.
Yeah,
below,
get those loops on the fatty. Yeah, Justice is like all those Baki villains, where she's really, really big, but also extremely light. Like, the second you defeat her, she instantly shrinks down with a weird grin on her face. Oh, nice. Yeah, she was... Yeah, HDR was going for a burst there, and that air combo. Realizing, oh, I haven't burst yet. Let's work some punches in. Oh, yeah, that anti-air. And why is timing on not trying to burst out of those first two hits? Close at 6P is a can burst bait. Oh, the disrespect. Yeah, thank you, Imperial Ray. High guts kills.
Sure.
Duo. Let's rock.
It's firmly in Buster's head. We've seen Buster go the distance before, but HDR's on a whole other level tonight. Possibly a next level.
Learning.
And we're in like some sort of battle circuit right now. We can come up with a name for this.
Subsequent stage fight circle.
And Justice goes. Yeah, we've certainly seen Buster going for that classic, that air H stun edge to try and thread the eye of the patterns, avoiding that Donmaku. Nothing, just working out tonight. Bit of bad luck, really good placements by HDR, really good timings on those nukes. Okay, preemptive Michael Blade, the bane of all Justice players. You start feeling yourself a bit too hard, thinking you're reacting to something, or just desperately trying to stop them doing stuff.
It then ended up working out quite fortunately at that specific positioning because Buster choosing to air block it meant that they landed directly on top of the nuke.
Whoa. Real patience there by HDR, but times...
Oh no!
Whoa! Raw Imperial Ray. We are on some stuff tonight. Another Superior just determined to stop Buster preemptively. All these weird rhythms. I've never seen HDR. Okay, well here we are again though. 4 seconds, gotta get that hit. Here you come. Oh, that's enough once again!
Yeah.
Whew, Undernight Inbirth in the house tonight. Look at these timeouts. Love it. No, the Undernight laugh is ha 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 ha. Wow, wow, wow. Alrighty, Buster in that losers final. guaranteed minimum of 3rd place. Here we go. 4th place match coming up now. Murmur versus Saf. Run back time. HDR, I did like your funny cross-up hockey. You're doing some creative stuff tonight. I like to see it. Last time we saw that surgical precision of Saf was too much for Murmur. Got those warm-ups. Oh no, too many hits. First knockdown. Second knockdown. Okay, here comes the 3rd one. Oh, no, not yet. Oh, too much. Here we go. Yeah, Murmur letting go of the stick.
That not a fantastic start to this double Luigi here.
You know, Southie, if you didn't like to do it with the robot, why didn't you enter and win? Okay, here we go. Murmur round coming up here. We got those. Oh, yeah, get that reset. Shit! Gonna hit here. Big stun. 2H. Beautiful.
And we saw this the last time that these two played in this bracket. It's just a back and forth of just massive momentum swings and people just dying. That first touch just counts so much in this matchup.
That's true.
Banking on the gold burst there. Not able to find the knockdown with SDBT, but...
Yeah, interesting set of mindsets there. Where Murmur was looking for Saf to try and bait a DP, so going, yeah, I'll try and toss out a gold burst. The function of vertical chemical love is combo tools, anti-airing, the FRC for fun stuff. It's also plus. So it also puts her in the air. So you can use it as a bit of a disrespect tool. It's much more commonly used as a disrespect tool in Xrd because of the way yellow cancel works. I think, like, Mad Struggle, Venom's Mad Struggle would be a good comparison to Vertical Chemical Love.
Yeah. That checks out.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Game 2. This is still 2 out of 3. The next match will again be 3 out of 5.
Ooh. Watching for the burst there after STBT hit.
Ooh. Double overhead. Okay, yeah, just trying to call out that Murmur. Of course, you know, Fire X only has 1 frame of... Oh, yeah, get that tag. Never mind. Yeah, you know, Fire X only has 1 frame of recovery, so very useful when trying to bait out things like a roll from ABBA.
Checking the wake-up throw there. And
attack on that damage while still not in Modaha. Oh, but here we go. Modaha coming up. Beautiful. Oh, going for that overhead.
Oh, no.
Too early on that time.
Yeah, slightly mistiming it.
Need to see. Oh, we got those flashes again. This is such a great example of how ridiculous ABBA's hitboxes are. That's dead. Alrighty, Saf advancing in minimum 3rd place. Thanks for playing, Murmur.
Well played, Murmur.
Smash that GG button.
Does not look like a particularly easy matchup for ABBA, I must say.
Yeah, high mobility characters who have lots of knockdowns, always very annoying.
Hmm.
Oh, I just happened to look at Twitter, and it seems that all those times in the multi-blood tournaments that I screw up my Moondrive activation, turns out that's actually a bug that they're fixing. That's not just me being bad at pushing B plus C.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
First hit here for Saf. Hey, Jill. And that's right, we're at the point of the night where the brains are running out and we're just quoting the move names. Oh, looking like some connection issues between the players because they're just kind of down backing. Yeah, ooh, this is looking rough.
Somebody throw a chair already!
No, neither player is willing to go in on this connection. I'm reminded of the KOF tournament on Saturday where Paris had to play a Perth to New Zealand match.
Ugh, that's rough.
Chaotix and Jenna on commentary. Wow, how'd they get 12? How'd Paris know to DP 12 times in a row?
They're just that good.
Yeah. Greatest reads. Alright. Pistols at dawn. We'll see if we're gonna do something about this. Or if Saf's just gonna... I mean, it would really suck if Saf just quits. It looks like they're going for a restart in the chat. And the connections seem like they should be good.
Yeah, it must have just been one of those like hiccups, and it's just
Yep.
Starts off with feet.
HDR's interfering with their torrents. Downloading all their Blue Fixer subs.
Which giant robot anime are we powering up with today?
I suspect that they are watching Ging Geyser.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Alright, slash ABBA stage.
How are we looking now?
They're going in and they're pushing buttons. Yo, Idolmaster's in a Glossia? HDR knows about the real stuff. Ooh. Is it with those really bad fan subs from when it aired? Where they're like, translators note UN stands for United Nations. Oh man, damage on Saf. All that life just depleted. All my apes gone. FRC, yeah, there should be enough.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Don't even need the javelin.
Duel. Let's rock.
Yeah, the Olympics are over. It's what, 2 years till the next Olympics now? Where are the next Olympics? Like, what city is being ruined by the Olympics next?
I forget when Brisbane is going to get ruined by the Olympics.
Brisbane's got Commonwealth, don't they? Wait, no, it is the Olympics they got, yeah, because they said, oh yeah, we're going to use the Commonwealth facilities, and the IOC's all, lol, no you're not.
Yeah.
As we are the machine that kills cities, you are not recycling assets.
You will displace countless people from their homes in the pursuit of...
You will build a $2 billion stadium where no one lives. It will only be accessible via highway.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Buster just running a train on Saf here. Ouch. First win.
Much like how the IOC demands displacement of people from houses, Buster has demanded that Saf be displaced from the winner's side of the bracket.
HD and the people demand that Saf please use their burst.
Heaven or hell?
Saf, you had burst!
And this is just some classic Buster here, just that precision play, that brilliant spacing on things. Great execution as well. It's just that combination of high damage and an unpredictability of the human condition. Catches them up. That and Justice being really annoying. Oh, that reset. SDBT. Oh, and the launch. It is a jump cancelable move in this game. There's that stun. Beautiful.
Took a bit to find the momentum there, but really capitalizing on it in that first round.
Oh man, I thought this was Guilty Street Fighter, not Guilty Spam Fighter. Oh, those chemical loves. Okay, Kai pressure here. Whoa, but the AT. Kai not really good at pressuring the lows. Would agree. Yeah, you know, can stun. Yeah, it happens if she continually resets you. Very rare condition. It's not like it's made. Man, I miss accent core,
How long until you start? Until you run a bracket for vanilla accent core? We can do it. The facilities are there.
We have the technology. God, no, Fiery. When are we doing regular accent core?
After the EX tournament.
I mean, EX should just be legal in general. Is my spicy take as always. When the community can prove that they actually make the game worse, then we can remove them. It's like you all don't like Zaffron Testament. It's simple. Have more characters in the game.
Yeah.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Have that EX Jam Force Break Puffball. Get that taste of the old accent back. Oh, EX Water Soul, the Guilty Gear 1 Soul. These resets. Not that stun gauge once again. And Testament is a hot dude. But no Testaments inside today, no Fairy. Zaf coming out ahead of that trade. Not gonna get that advantage in the set.
And again, just
oh no.
he knows aerial
is that
mobility.
Copy for you again?
Seems fine for me.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic anti-air with the 5P.
Yeah, rare to see something that isn't a 6P from Buster. He loves to just be in that 6P range. Yeah, taking advantage of scrappy situations is a key skill in Guilty Gear. These moments where you just tag with a level 1 or level 2 hit and still able to make something out of it. Getting given those lemons and making some beautiful pumpkin pie out of it.
And not ready for the double overhead there. When the game doesn't give you scrambles, you simply make your own.
The hell you know? Taking her music note and turning it into a Grand Viper. Just, yeah, I'm gonna go under this Stun Dipper. Yeah, that's 2-1 to Saf. It's gonna say that there's that 2-2 because of the dead match.
No, I pressed the buttons wrong.
Ah.
Heaven or hell.
Ah.
Duel. Let's rock.
Oh yeah, because they just agreed to a reset, didn't they?
Yeah.
Excellent conversion here from
Loop.
Zap.
Beautiful here.
That's a lot of damage.
That much, yeah, like, that loop was very dangerous to you, so it's definitely a fruit loop. Because if it, like, actually had some if it didn't do much damage and it's kind of nutritious, I guess it's like a Cheerio. Oh.
Yeah, the Cheerios loop is the one that builds the most meter for you.
That Eno double air dash, unique to plus R in the history of Enos. Being able to avoid so much stuff. Oh, look at these tags here, just get that momentum lead.
Buster living on a prayer, looking like that prayer is about to come true, but here comes the antidepressant scale. And not ready for the anti-air 5P, just willing to stand there checking the air.
Buster living on a prayer, but Saf saying, it's my life. It's now or never.
But this time it's you that won't live forever.
Oh my.
Wow! The most preemptive 2H.
Ooh,
the
double
6P is going to turn into this. Oh, not able to get the knockdown.
Yes, there we go.
Yes.
Buster finally letting rip with these lows to call out those STBTs. Nearly got that stun. 1 mil reset. No. Go Eno Tyne, double chemical. So scary when you go for those hover dashes on a DP character who knows he's got nothing to lose. Oh my goodness me. Overhead. Overhead.
Just no fear from Saf.
Whoa. Saf clutching it out in the end. Scary round. All right, Saf versus HDR. Here we go, grand finals. The end of the line.
Saf versus HDR, Eno versus Justice. This is going to be a match to remember.
Alright, can Saf live up to the legacy of Moose in defeating HDR? They did get knocked out earlier in the bracket. Everyone's a bit more fired up now. Saf hot off the presses, going through that trial by fire. HDR possibly a bit cool. As we see right now, like that's half of Justice's life pretty much. Yeah, very passive play by HDR, getting that sense, getting that read, downloading that data. You know, setting up their BitTorrents once again. Trying to find some of those old fan subs of Jungle Wa Itsumo Hare no Chigu.
The packet transmissions are being interrupted. Just excellent use of the HCL to control the horizontal space there.
Ooh, and the S-Nuke to try and go over these depressing scales. Whoop. A bit of an autopilot on a block string there by Saf, but doesn't matter. Pays off. That hover dash jab. Patience once again by HDR. Oh yeah, getting a bit too gritty with those nukes. You've always got to be ready and waiting for SDBT to go under all of them. Once you're ready, then you know you can just block it or strike back tail.
Yeah, we saw that immediate adjustment, using the single nuke and trying to gain that ground.
The mic, yeah, okay, here we go with the nuke to push him back into Justice.
Love it.
Went a raw tag here, yeah. Had to burst there, that was going to be huge damage.
Ooh. And Saf able to take advantage of the patience here from HDR.
Yeah, Moose, I wasn't super busy this evening right before the tournament, so I actually did my vocal warm-ups. That's why I can say STBT. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
Alright, good conversion.
It's gonna be enough. Saf. Yeah, with that super jump.
Yeah. Oh no! Just a hair too late.
Yeah, that nuke's not gonna save you here. No insta blocks, no slashbacks on those punches. Here we go, Saf.
Oh, no.
Game 1.
Yep.
5 more to go.
HDR looking like they were finding their feet a little bit in that they definitely had moments of clarity during that match. So with any luck, we might see some more critical adjustments and really just have them dominating the neutral space, stop Eno from doing all the things she wants to do. But it looks like she's going to start with a backdash into the 2K punish.
Those in the chat, sorry children. Oh, get that scoop. It's Justice time. Oh, calling out there the jump out attempt there. 2S not alone.
Threading the needle with the chemical lovers.
Yeah, very difficult for Justice to backdash out of the corner with Eno, because she's got so much variability to what her rock is going to be. Whoop. Case in point. Yeah, gotta be careful. Gotta actually weather the storm and get those jump outs at the right time. And we've seen that working with those early air throws from HDR and a panic jump out, but not doing things consistently, which you really need against Eno here. Multi-hitting, yeah, that's a low. Overhead. Real good adjustment by Saf there, realizing that they didn't get their dash out in time for the horizontal chemical love. Whoa! Yeah, no need to get the pickup. Best time Justice is actually on the offense this round. Oh, this is big. This is huge. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Corresponding wanted close cess off that wall bounce. Oh, yeah, that see again. HDR with that panicky, preemptive Michael Blade. Other than saving that meter. Last chance! No chance. That's 2. 4 more to go.
Chance not taken.
Justice どうする?
All right, we've got the stage power up. We've got Meat again playing in the background.
Yeah, we got the Red Dwarf season 3 theme playing. We got Henny Chemical Love. Yes. Sav making all the adjustments in the world, just maintaining that pressure and maintaining that momentum. Avoiding the nukes, not letting HDI even get the chance. Here we go. Got a tag in the air. Oh, that nuke not able to pick up off that jump air, so it's going to be a sneaky little relaunch to try and get something more optimal. Wise doing nuke off the sweep to try and maintain the momentum. Oop. Second you whiff something with Eno though, then it's game over. FRC?
Hey, alright.
Yeah, they were trusting Saf to actually be blocking that and trying to go for a mix-up with that 5P. Oh yeah, little preempt there. Bounce pushing them away. No Superior to try and get a pick up there.
Yeah.
Running into that nuke. It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's slow start up things. More chopping. That Ric Flair. Oh, and that body press. And that body press again. Superman falling to the ground.
Really able to get the pick up there. This could be a chance for HDR.
Oh, here we go. Nice. Get that pick up.
Here's the
Superior
stun.
Superior in. No, Michael Blade. No, that was the wrong call. Should have got done with Superior. Got those hits much sooner. Oh my goodness me, if HDR loses this round because of that decision. It's happening. Oh, one charm, watch out. Superior!
Oh, what? Yes! HDR puts themselves on the board, and what a way to do it.
Desperate swinging. HDR still not able to regain that control they had in their first set.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
We got that ABBA theme, that ABBA stage. That big jump H, but not willing to do a pickup just in case the burst came out. I say just take the burst. There we go. Yeah. Not 6 being in time, they're going for that close edge first. Once again, so 5P looks kind of similar to 6P, but it is the second hit is a low, whereas 6P is overhead. The Kumheiun mix up, as it were. Backdash, nice. Go for that nuke, keep it simple. Watch out for the guard cancel. Yeah, jumping around trying to avoid that. Imperial Ray, this is dead.
Lovely, and that was a lot more commanding from HDR that round. Just walking right into STBT though. Good block on the double overhead there.
Oh, there we go, there's that overhead. Keep him in that corner, but getting pushed away a lot by there. Like a micro steps. Ooh. Now that burst again. Again, the preemptive Michael Blade just trying to catch any sort of chemical love or STBT. Ooh, recognizing there was a ground splat there. Just whittling them down here, roughly even. Oh, trying to do a ghetto double jump. Yeah, Superior doesn't go over that. Okay, it. Last hit.
Yes!
Is that connection exploding for you as well?
Still seems fine to me.
Okay.
So
HDR running this back.
2 apiece for both players. If HDR wins this, that's the end of the tournament.
Once again, fishing with that 6H. That's Saf. You saw Saf was really trying to get this. Okay, I'm gonna set the pace with these force break notes. And HDR was recognizing that and going, okay, I need to go faster. Gotta get that speedrun tech going in. Using those superiors to call it out.
Good block there, and it looks like this could be the start of something, and the HCL's going to thread the needle again. Such a useful tool in this matchup for Eno.
Not bothering with a pickup attempt off that air sword counter hit. And yeah, Moose, you're right. Like, HDR is like, I saw HDR in the shower the other day, and like, he didn't even have a 6-pack. He was more like an 8-pack, man. Oh yeah, good burst there. That was going to be dead. And instead is dead for HDR. Whew.
First round. Saf. Going right over that 2D. Into the knockdown. Jumping out of the scale.
No preemptive button press there. Recognizing the chemical potential. Oh, Saf round coming up here on the cusp of that reset. HDR, what do you got? One more mix. You just gotta avoid it. Get it? Get back that momentum. Here we go. It begins. Stay alive. Watch out for the guard cancel. That's why they're backing away, calling it out. Yeah, Nuke, gotta get that, set that pace. You do not have the resources to stay on top. You know, instant block attempts here. Oh, the low on landing.
Oh. And that's
3 more rounds,
reset.
baby.
We're going all the way tonight.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
Oh no, the redeems aren't working. Oh, getting some Aswan. Oh, that double air dash, trying to get him all the way to the corner here. The meet again, once again. On the cards. You know, I have so many points I haven't redeemed. Whoa, once again. I've seen this so many times, just Saf getting in that right range where HDR can't really spot. Can't really do the big reads because there's too many projectile buttons. So what do? You gotta weather that storm, get those good reads. Million was 15 and loved to play the piano, and now they're gone. My fiery coin's gone. Saf once again. Ooh, that tag forcing that knockdown. Okay, here we go. HDR. They got their throw match. That's what they need. Watch out for the super. Oh, can't punish it. Nuke didn't hit right.
Trying to find something, and we found the jump H after that tricky movement sequence there. Saf with some tricky movement of their own. And, oh, nobody saw that coming.
And we're seeing so many of these jump H's and kind of Saf just hitting with that better timing where it's both a throw OS and a footsie tool. Ooh! Rather Life getting evened up here. One shot, and we've seen this situation so many times. HDR just not able to really deal with it. Saf taking advantage. There we go. One win to Saf. Yo, you can offer Hinako and KOF All-Stars today?
That character so much.
Jitsureshmasu.
Heaven or hell?
She says, "Excuse me," and I start screaming because I'm getting grabbed and taken to the corner.
There's nothing more terrifying than a Hinako just doing patty cake while walking towards you.
When is Miyako gonna fight Azumi for the Stardom High Speed title?
There's the other reason to like South Australia. You guys appreciate KOF 2001. You do the Hinako Infinite.
2v2v6a6a 2v2v6a6a. Cool character. Legend of Mugen Hinako.
Sections
Yeah,
of
we're
the
talking
Japanese
about
fighting game
KOF because like there's a murder happening on screen, so we gotta start laughing. You know, it's like when poor Buster fighting for his life as Fairy just obliterates him. That's how it's gotta be sometimes. Look at that guard bar. Huge damage potential coming here. No, never mind. Going with the 2K starter. And if you want those 2K games, you gotta cut a deal with a terrible publisher. Okay, here we go. Overhead. Having to give up that ground. And Saf, they know how to gain ground. They've played that Sega game. They gotta pick like the M Bison with a flamethrower. You ever played Gain Ground? I Guts? No. Yes. Yes, I Guts. Smashing that jumpy. Check out Gain Ground, everybody. Very cool game.
Just like this game in this set, which Saf is one game away from winning to take the entire tournament.
And that's going to be a 3-0 if they pull it off. Just we haven't seen that sort of decisive victory in a while in a grand final. That's Guilty Gear. No, Guilty Gear is the definitive. I went 2-0, but it was close game.
There are a few games like that, but Guilty Gear is just because momentum swings can be so volatile. It's just be like that sometimes.
Games too random. Give me more crutch counter and a V trigger. Look at this damage here. That high guard bar. Wow. Oh yes! Call out here. 50 tension. Gotta watch out. We've seen this so many times. HDR having so much trouble actually deterring, you know, from doing that super. And certainly that's a flaw of HDR's play. Talked about before is really getting to those reactive moments. And it's a tricky part of the game. You really got to train your mind and your body. And if your body's not ready, then it can't be ready. Oh, overhead. That's it. That's tournament.
That's the tournament, and with a perfect no less.
Goodness me, HDR really jacking, but Saf does not skip leg day, does not skip that cardio. Just outmaneuvering HDR in the end. I mean, like, Saf absolutely an extremely strong player, and it's been a long time coming that they win a tournament, so... Huge congrats there.
Very well played to Saf and HDR and everyone else who played in the tournament. Fantastic showing.
This. Gotta make the most of it before we get banned for posting such a snuff video.
Wait, I'm getting banned. Oh no, I am.
Why would you want snuff when you can like get some snus? You know, buy snus.com. Exclusive to Austria content.
Oh no, they're gonna get me.
Yarareta! Oh wait, no, that's the Aoi one, is the alcohol one, isn't it?
I'm still like very tempted to put was it Vyakiha's like Lou sound.
Yeah, let's see if that Kira cry is working now. So is the fiery anniversary stream this year just gonna be okay? I'm actually uploading all the VODs.
Yeah. We're gonna spend the free days of it just watching every single VOD.
What a marathon!
All right, that's gonna wrap up this week. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks everyone for watching. We had some good matches, but we're now going to do a 50-50. Do we raid Dragon Ball as usual, or do we raid some Taj Garo streaming some Netplay Cough?
Yo, buddy.
I think you should raid some KOF.
I should raid some KOF 15.
Raid the KOF
really great.
15.
Hello and welcome to the Dejan stream. I am Taj Garo. I'm joined by Dejan, and also we're all very excited.
Cool guy, but
Richie, do you think it's viable to run Last Blade 2 tournaments? No. I can't believe that time I like showed him all the most fucked up Zantetsu stuff in Last Blade 2, and after experiencing like Jump A+Cs, or I think this game really could have some growth in Australia. I'm like, no, don't do it, don't do it to us.
He's that. You gotta wonder, at what point does it stop being innocent?
He's too pure. He's too like the Tajigoro is too pure for fighting games. We do not deserve someone that earnest and passionate.
Right?
All irony poison monsters.
The guy will cape for anything made by SNK. It's just no, not that. Please don't.
Yeah, like please do not support the bad SNK games. You know,
I mean,
I'm really thinking about getting some Art of Fighting 3 going.
Look, Art of Fighting 3 is bad, but it's at least interesting.
I mean, it is the best Tekken game.
That rage? Check it out.
God, like, dude, imagine if Tekken... people bitch about, like, ranged characters in Tekken 7. Dude, have you seen fucking Lenny in Art of Fighting 3? Oh yeah, I got this whip, and unlike whip in KOF 15, like, it's an infinite.
I laughed so much I accidentally hit the raid button.
The stream is over.
Stream is over. Cause I nudged the button from laughing too much.
Oh man, here we go. Thank you for the